Hey, Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Truth Man, coming at you with Two4Tuesday. 2 tips on the brand new 1003. Here we go. So this week we're going to go over the 1003. Each day I'm going to go over a section that I think needs to be highlighted. Ultimately, today we're going over section 2. If you did not see the blog from yesterday, please head on over to themortgagetruthman.com and check it out. I detail the 1003. I break down each section. There's a lot of good points that I'm pointing out there. Today, section 2, first of all, is assets. So, assets and liabilities are section 2. So 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D are all on page 3 of the new URLA, the new 1003 that goes into effect in July. I like the way it flows. It really looks like the asset section is broken down. It gives you a list of assets that you could consider as assets, area to put what they are and how much is in them, right? Pretty self-explanatory. In section 2B, it talks about other assets that are identified as seller credits, rent credits, EMD, proceeds from a sale. So it gives a good list. It really does. 2C. Here we go. Liabilities. Everything but real estate. Looks like they're indicating that they don't even want real estate to come over in that section. So I don't know how that it's going to embed in Calyx or Encompass or Byte. When you embed that credit report into the new 1003, does it carry over that real estate into that area? I don't know. But it does say everything but real estate. So you list all their open 30-day accounts, their leases, anything that they could have as a debt on their credit report, obviously. 2D, other liabilities such as child support, alimony, separate maintenance, things to that effect. Again, nice looking chart as where you can place what it is and the value or what that liability, how much the liability is. And up at the top in each section, if there is an area that says it doesn't apply, you could obviously check the box. Does not apply. So, interesting flow of page 2. At the bottom of page 2, or excuse me, page 3. Page 3 we're on today. Again, just like page 2, there's a signature line. I don't know if you want to call it a signature line or not, but it's got a line for the borrower's name. So it's important that you have the coinciding borrower's name for that page at the bottom left. So, what's unique here, this is Two4Tuesday. It's my interpretation for you guys on this bad boy. Number 1, each borrower has a separate 1003. So if you don't realize that, like there's no more do you have more than one person on a 1003. In section 1, we talked about how you can identify if it's joint or single. And if it is joint, you put the number of applicants, and then you actually put the name of the applicant. And the person has to you put the initials of the applicant indicating they understand there's more than one person on the loan. Then the wife, the missus, for example, would ultimately be a totally separate, another 1003. It says additional borrower. So, what I noticed is there's a couple of additional pages or additional 1003s, if you will, that go with this new one. So, if you have more than one, you actually have a whole separate, another 1003 for, it's labeled. It says additional borrower. Right on the bottom left, you'll see it. So that one has an area where sections 2, 3, and 4 can be indicated. It says, my information for a section, whatever it is, 2, 3, or 4, is listed on the residential loan application with, you enter now, Mr. Smith, whatever it is. So, again, it identifies John Smith, and then it basically is telling the underwriter that you need to look at John Smith's 1003 in order to see the liabilities or the assets or any other sections of the 1003. Pretty self-explanatory. So it's pretty neat how, again, it flows, but this changes up your practice. So if you're an LO and you're used to having this stuff printed, like you're going to have multiple types of these pages printed. Here are 2 more pages, actually. There's actually an unmarried page, an addendum. So if they selected unmarried on section 1, you actually have another page that's an unmarried addendum. And basically it's asked the question, is there a person that has legal rights to the property that you're not legally married to, yes or no? And if they select yes, they have to indicate whether it is a civil union or what have you. Very interesting. And then ultimately, there is another section of the 1003 that's actually filled out by the lender that includes your details of transaction. So, on the actual 1003 itself, there is no details of transaction now going forward. It's done by the lender. There's loan information, but we'll get to that. That's in another section. Section 2. Try to make these as quick as possible. Here we are at about 7 minutes. I'm breaking down this 1003 each day. So if you don't understand what is coming, you are going to have to change the way you take a 1003. Just slightly. There's a couple of additional questions that you're going to need to make sure that you're asking. If you don't already have that habit, they are on the 1003 itself. So, this is pretty sweet stuff. I like analyzing this for you guys. I'm going to, again, screenshot each one of the sections and then detail them on the blog today. Check it out. As I always say, share, interact, like, repeat. As always, so well, Two4Tuesday, know the 1003, know your crap. Have yourself a wonderful day.